rejoin fast so that we will start with the problem. Mean sectional area, we will discuss the other rest methods afterwards. At first I will take some sample example using the mid sectional area. I will just check whether it is been there. Then we will go for yes, the problem is here. Okay, those who are joined, they can note down this particular they can note down the problem of the mid sectional area method. So you can write down the problem. The figure shows the levels plotted for a road work. I will repeat it. The figure shows the levels plotted for the road work. The formation level of a road with starting point is 370 meters. The FL of the road, starting point FL is 370 meters. The road surface shall be of falling gradient of 1 in 60. The formation width is 10 meters. Side slope is 1:2 in embankment and 1.5:1 in cutting section. Start the discussion regarding the same. Rejoin fast. Tell your friends to rejoin so that they will also note down the problem and they are not going to miss any part important. So if you have noted the problem, then this will help you. See, there is one road work which is going on and the FL of the starting point is given as 370 meters. So first FL is known to us. starting point FL is 370 meter. Then slope, gradient they have mentioned as 1 in 60. So gradient is 1 in 60 for this particular road work, and side slope is 1 is to 2. Let me check whether it is 1 is to 2 or 2 is to 1 in embankment, and 1.5 is to 1 in cutting section. Okay, so the side slope is given. Then what you have to calculate? You have to calculate the remaining FLs and quantity of earthwork in cutting as well as in embankment section. Okay, now this is the figure for this particular problem. Okay, you can draw it in your notebook also. So the total distance is 180 meters, out of which the chainage that they have marked is of on every 30 meters. So 0, 30, 60, 90, then 120, 150, 180. Okay, so likewise chainage they have marked, and first FL is known to us, that is 370 meters. Okay, this is the only known point to us as far as this problem is considered. Now we have to solve this problem. We have to calculate, or we have to do the calculations using the mid-sectional area method. Now at first you can draw this particular diagram. Okay, don't draw this depths also. Okay, you can just draw this particular section only from datum 0, 30, 60, 90. Approximately you can draw one diagram like this. Formation level is 370. Okay, just don't write the readings over here. These depths we have to calculate these depths. Okay, and after drawing this, just note down this table. I will use the pointer to note it down. See, you have to write down this table, starting this table, because this table is also given in the problem. Chainage, make the 3 rows. First row chainage, second row GL, third row FL, and fourth row is your depth, that is D. Okay, so 4 row you can prepare, and the columns, see the columns. Column number 1 will be first this column, chainage GL, F and D. Column number 2 will be 0. Column number 3 will be 30, 60, 90. Similarly, GLs they have mentioned for the point number 0, ground level is 360.50, and FL is given. Initial FL they have mentioned. Yeah? Yes, this is 370 meters. So only this FL they have mentioned. Okay. Now in the next column you can write the GL. GL of second point is 367.20. Third point is 368.10. Fourth point is 368.50. Fourth point is 369.70. At first I will explain all the problem, then I will give you some time to write it down. Okay, so at first please listen carefully. Okay, what data we have given? We have given the chainages, and we have given the GLs only, and the first FL. Okay, so only up to this point the data has been given to us. Chainage, GLs, and the first FL. Only this reading they have given. The GLs are given. Okay, so what is our first calculation, or what is our steps? Now first step is to calculate the FLs, formation level at each and every chainage. Okay, so what is the formula that we are going to use to determine the chainage, to determine the formation level at the different chainage? So formation level at the next chainage is equals to formation level of the previous chainage plus or minus 1 by gradient into difference of chainage. So this is the formula that you have to remember and that you have to write. Okay, so formation level of next chainage is equals to formation level of previous chainage plus or minus 1 by gradient into difference of the chainage. Okay, now formation level of only first chainage is known to us, that is 370. Okay, but formation level of this point, this point, this point, this point, this point, for rest point it is not given. We have to calculate it. Okay, so that is our first step, that we should calculate the FLs. So formation level at 30 meter point, can anybody give me the calculation? Can anybody tell me the FL of at the 30 meter chainage? So how to calculate? I will show one sample example. Okay, so at 30 meter chainage, that is formation level at 30 meter equals to formation level at previous chainage, that is at 0 meter plus or minus 1 by gradient into difference of chainage. So formation level at previous chainage, so first point is 30, first point is 0, and second point is 30-meter chainage. So if you calculate, if you want to calculate the formation level at this particular point, that is at 30-meter, so what you have to consider, you have to consider the formation level of the previous channel, that is 370 meter. That is only known to us, that is only given in the problem. So 370 is given to us, plus or minus. As it's a falling gradient, it is being clearly mentioned in the problem. The road surface shall be of falling gradient. Okay, so that is why I have used minus sign. Okay, for rising gradient, I will use plus sign. So 370 minus gradient is given in 1 in 60, that is 1 by 60, multiplied by difference of chainage. So difference of chainage will be 30 minus 0. So get the calculation and check it whether it is 369.5. Whether it is 369.5, and tell me the FL at 60-meter chainage. Okay, you can tell me the rest calculations at 60, 90, 120, 150 and 180. I will ask randomly now. I will begin with, okay, Sally will tell me the reading at 60-meter chainage, reading of FL. Sagar Bhalekar at 90 meters. Then roll number 12, roll number 73. Then I will just ask randomly. Roll number 54 will give the value at 120-meter chainage. Roll number 7 will give me the value at 150-meter chainage, and roll number 8 will give me the value at 180-meter chainage. So do the calculations fast and you can put it in the chat box. Tell me the value of FL at 60 meter, FL at 90 meter, FL at 120 meter, FL at 150 meter, and value of FL at 180 meters. Do the calculations fast. What you need to do, you have to use the simple formula. Formation level at 60 meters, suppose, equals to formation level of previous chainage. Now what is the FL at previous chainage? You have calculated that 369.5. Just check this calculation. If it is correct, then it is okay. Okay, so formation level at previous chainage minus, because it's a falling gradient, so minus 1 by 60, and difference of chainage, it will remain constant everywhere, because 60 minus 30 is 30, 90 minus 60, again calculation becomes 30. So chainage difference is constant everywhere, it is 30. Okay, so difference of chainage is 30. So you can do the calculations and tell me the values fast. FL at 60, FL at 90, 120, 150 and 180. Tell me the FLs fast. I will give you some time, 5 minutes. Tell me all FLs. We will check whether it is correct or not. And don't look in the screen. I will stop screen sharing. Otherwise, you will do that. Tell me the values fast. Meanwhile, I will note down your attendance. Just 41. Huh? Very less attendance today. Okay, only 42 students are present for this lecture. I have noted your attendance. Now I will not take attendance if somebody is going to join. Do the calculations fast and tell me FL at 90, at 120, at 150 and at 180 degree. To the students whomsoever I have asked, they can respond. Other than they are responding, so that's not good. Rule number 12, Siley. Rule number 8, Asmita. Give me the answers fast. Do the calculations and tell me the answer. Amir. So one more instruction from my side. Now from onwards, I will take the attendance in between any time. I have observed that in the beginning we are having the less attendance, and after that, when session is going to conclude, attendance is slightly increasing. That means students are just coming for the attendance, they are not paying attention. So at whatever time I want, I wish I will take the attendance, and that will be the final one for that particular lecture. Okay, so don't tell me after that, no sir, I was present and I was at the end. Okay, so please take a note of this. Now I have taken attendance, today's attendance of 42 students, that is 41 including me. So just 41 are present. Others, they, if still they are going to join, there is no use. I will not consider their attendance. So at whatever time I want, I will take your attendance randomly. Let's check the calculations which I have received from you. Uh, at 60 meter chainage, the FL is 369. You can check the calculations. These answers are being given by your colleagues and your friends. Okay. So at 60 meter, I received the answer as 369 meter. Please check it. Uh, at 90 meter, it is 365.5, 368.5, sorry. Uh, then at 120 meter, answer that is received by me is 370.18. But another answer I have received is 368. So please check which calculation is correct. Okay. At 150 meter, it is 367.5. Please check the calculations. Okay, we'll check the calculations. At 30 meter, it is 369.5. At 60 meter, it is 369. Please check the calculations, whether I am also having the wrong calculations. Then at 90, it is 368.5. At 120, it is 368. At 150, it is 367.5. And at 180, again, it is 367. Check the calculations and do the corrections accordingly. Or you can check my calculations also, because this is ready-made material. I haven't cross-checked. I have cross-checked one or two. But if you find some calculation is wrong, you can correct me. So this is been put up wrong. Okay. So after getting this FLs, our next step is to calculate the depth. Now, what is the formula to determine the depth? Depth of cutting or depth of embankment? Again, we will move towards our previous problem, that page. What is the formula? So depth of cutting or embankment equals to FL, that is formation level, minus RL of the ground or FL of the ground, or it is equals to top RL minus RL of the ground. Okay. So depth of cutting is nothing but FL minus FL of the ground, and or equals to top RL minus RL of the ground. Now if you consider uh, this particular problem that we are discussing, now in this particular problem, this FL comes as 370, JL is 366.5. So what will be the D? D is nothing but FL minus GL. D will be nothing but FL minus GL. So D equals to FL minus GS, 370 minus 366.5. So accordingly, you can do the calculations. 369.5 minus 367.2. Check whether it is 2.3. Then some at one point you will get this reading as 0. So this reading represents there is change in the gradient. It may be from falling to rising, or it may be from rising to falling gradient. Okay, from falling to rising or rising to falling, that is cutting to embankment or embankment to cutting being there. Just a minute, students. Huh. Have you calculated the depth? If you calculated the depth, prepare the table for the mid-sectional area method. First column will be changed, second will be depth, third will be mean depth, fourth one will be your area of the rectangular portion, sixth one will be area of the triangular portion, then total area, then length, and last column will be for the quantity, that is in cutting as well as in embankment. So at first you put the all values of the changes in the first column, that is 0, 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 180. Depth you have calculated, so put the depths also, and from that you can calculate the mean depth. So at first you can complete the two columns at first, then I will explain how to calculate the mean depth. That is nothing but d1 by d2, take the average. Okay, so at 0 meter change it is nil. At the second point, that is at 30-meter change, it will be equals to d1 plus d2, 3.5 plus 2.3, take the average, it comes as how much it is, 2.9 something. Do the calculations and accordingly calculate all the mean depths. Okay. Okay, so coming back to the point, please prepare the table at first. Again, I will share the screen if it is not clearly visible to you. Okay. Huh. So depth you have calculated, then from the depth you have you can calculate the mean depth as you can take the average of both, that is 3.5 plus 2.9, average will be 2.9, then 2.9 plus 0.9, the average will becomes 1.6, 0.9 to 0, average you can take, that is 0.45, 0 plus 1.7, average becomes 0.85. So likewise you can calculate the mean depth. After getting the mean depth for each and every change point, then you can go for the area of the mid sectional area, that is your rectangular portion, B into D. Okay, so B is known to you. What is the B? B is nothing but formation width. It is 10 meters. They have mentioned in the problem. And DM is nothing but mean depth. So 10 multiplied by 2.9, that is 29. This is the area of the rectangular portion. Then 1.6 into 10, 0.45 into 10, 0.85 into 10. You will get this particular medium, that is area of the rectangular portion. Then next column is nothing but area of the triangular portions. Okay, so for area already we have calculated as S into dm square. So S is nothing but the side slope. Now side slope they have mentioned for the embankment as well as for the cutting portion. Okay, so you can take that value and you can just multiply it. Okay, and you can get this particular depth, sorry, area of these triangular portions. S into dm square. Dm is known to you, that is 2.9. S is nothing but how much? Can anybody tell me what is the value of S? You can put in the chat box also, or you can unmute and you can talk. Hello. So first, S is nothing but 2:1. That is 2 value of S side slope is nothing but 2:1. So 2 multiplied by 2.9 square, you will get that particular calculation as 16.81. So you can correct here as slope equals to 2:1. And for that is for embankment, and for cutting it is 1.5:1. Okay, so put the value of S as 2 for the embankment portion and value of S as 1.5 for the cutting portion. So how you can differentiate the embankment portion and cutting portion, where the depth is going to become 0. So above part will comes under the category of embankment, and after that the rest part comes under the category of cutting portion. Okay, so value of S as far as embankment is 2, embankment is considered as 2, and for the cutting portion it is 1.5. So 2 multiplied by 2.9 square, the calculation becomes 16.81. Then you can just cross check with me also. 1.6 squares multiplied by 2, that is 5.12. The next calculation, depth is 0. So again, accordingly, you can do the calculation. Mean depth is 0.45. Sorry. So 0.45 square multiplied by 2, you will get that particular depth. Then for the cutting portion, that is at depth 1.7, your side slope value is nothing but 1.5. So 1.5 multiplied by mean depth is 0.85. So 1.5 multiplied by 0.85 square, that comes as 1.083. You can check your calculations. 0.85, I will check also. 0.85 multiplied by 0.85 multiplied by 1.5. So answer becomes 1.083. Yes, that is correct. Okay, so value of slope is 2:1 for embankment and 1.5:1 for cutting. You can do the corrections accordingly. Then at 150 meter chainage, area of the triangular portion becomes 3.84. At 180 it is 3.603. Okay, so after that you have to take the summation of both, that is area of rectangular portion plus area of the triangular portion. So the summation becomes BDM plus SDM square, that is take the summation of 29 plus 16.81, 16 plus 5.12, 4.5 plus 0.45405, 8.5 plus 1.083, 16.05 plus 3.84. So likewise you can take the summations and you can note it down in this column number. Almost 1 2 3 4 5 6, column number 6. Column number 7 will be length. See, the chainage is 30 meter, so definitely length for each chainage will becomes automatically 30. Okay, how to calculate the length? It is very simple. Just observe the difference between the chainage. So from 0 to 30, 30 to 60. So for the first chainage, what will be the length from 0 to 30? So length is equal to 30. For the second, it is 30 to 60. So only 30 meter length is there. Okay, between the chain edge number 2 and 3. Between chain edge number 3 and 4, length is just 30 meters. Okay, so likewise you can calculate the length for each and every chain edge by considering their differences, consecutive differences. Okay, so length you can calculate, that is 30. And after that, this area, that is BDM plus SDM square, area multiplied by length, column number 6 multiplied by column number 7, you will get the quantity that is required for the earthwork, which is in embankment and which is in cutting. So embankment part up to the point where depth is 0, that quantity comes under the embankment category, and after 0 the rest quantity comes under the cutting category. Okay, so you can do it, and just you can tell me the final calculation for the same. You can note down this table, and we will also discuss a few more problems of the same case, of the same method, in our next lecture. Meanwhile, you can note it down, this problem. If you are having any doubt regarding this problem, you can ask me your doubts, or else you can complete this. You can unmute and you can talk, or you can put it in the chat box also. So please complete the part. If anyone is having doubt, you can put it in the chat box, or you can tell me. So around 1 minute is left to conclude this session. I have noted your attendance of 42 students. 7 students joined late, so I am not going to consider their attendance from onwards. As I have instructed, at any time I will take your attendance whenever I want. So your attendance will be exactly closing to the 74. Okay, don't remain absent. And if you have completed, please note down this table. You can take the snapshot of this. If you are having any doubt, you can put it in the chat box. Just 1 minute is left to conclude this session. Or we can, you can discuss your queries with me by sending messages. If you are having any doubt, you can put it in the chat box. Else, I am going to conclude this session. Thank you for attending the session. Please stay at home. Take care of your family members. With that note, I will conclude here. I will stop here for this particular time. Tomorrow at 10 a.m. we are going to meet. So be ready with that. We will discuss few more varieties of the problem of the same method, that is mid-sectional area method. Again tomorrow I will repeat the same things. Okay, for everyone.